I'm not sure, but I know that I don't like all this red. So let's... Oh. Oh. You did it to us, didn't you? Hello, everyone. The Ranks is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Today, I think we've done enough cooking, so I'm just trying to make sure we didn't leave anything necessarily in our nutrient processors. Nope, looks like we've cleaned everything up nicely. So the actual ingredient storage still has some cream, some butter, some sugar. But we're also not making more milk, which that's probably okay. I mean, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep the animals fed. I think if nothing else, we should just make sure that we're keeping the animals fed. And then yeah, we can always work on getting more of the things that we've planted. But we're pretty full on frost crystal. We're pretty full on Fecium, cactus. I mean, really, we're pretty well stocked on most things. We could use a little bit more gamma root. We have been actually starting to use that one up. Whoa, look at that animal pushing through. One side. It's okay. There's plenty of food for everyone. The machine is just going to keep dispensing food until everyone's had enough to eat. Careful. It's raining scented herbs. Recently milked. All the creatures are recently milked with this automated livestock unit. I think we'll grab a little bit more here. And the big ticket item is going to be working on the base. So we've loaded in here. It does appear like, if we go and we look, it does look like the foundations actually have not positioned themselves to attach to the floor of the ravine. A little too steep, I fear. A little too steep. I thought that might be the case. I don't think... Let's see. Right over here. Boop. I'm just going to get both exocraft summoned. Oh, that ship makes me so happy. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say if we don't have a foundation grabbing its way down to the bottom, and we just have to stick with the frames that we have, then we're going to delete these and recoup our pure ferrite. Trying to see if it's even worth having these down there. I'm not convinced that it is. Not at all. So, what options do we have? Well, let's see. If we continue with the path that we had laid out before, it would very much be another cuboid room here, and it's going to have to be a setting for large refiners, I think. And again, if we have windows on one side, which we do, I think it's safe to say we can afford to put windows on the other side as well. But I would really like this room to be slightly larger. Do I want it to go up or down is the question. Perhaps both. Perhaps both. What I did forget is that we had lots of pure ferrite actually going in our refiners. So I think in order to stay on track, we're just gonna head right on back and grab some of these. And then I think we might actually get to the stage where we can start moving some of these refiners over where we're at. Won't that be exciting to start moving some of this infrastructure over there? Oh. Oh yeah, it's a stubby little ship. Futsuku's Prospects. It's not a bad ship. It's just stubby. That's all. It's just a little stubby. Alright, I think you can be disassembled. No, disassemble. No, disassemble number 5. Yes, disassemble. Ooh. Oh, ferrite dust. Processing rust still. Well, well. We're gonna go ahead and leave that to be a thing. Look at all that pure ferrite. Ooh. Did I store that in my exocraft? No. No, of course I didn't. Exosuit high capacity inventory. Okay, so we have some... Body once told me... No, I couldn't resist. I almost kept going. No, no. No, none of that. Let's make sure we're feeding the local fauna more. Come on, come on. We need lots more milk. You guys are going to have to get seriously milked. So I guess the real question is, would we generate a teleporter to head over here? Do I like the way those biodomes look like that? Whoa, whoa! Stop! Oh, it didn't even go down all the way. Just gotta line up straight. There you go. Alright. Whoop, wrong one. This one. Yep, okay. It's a nice view. Let's see, we got Kiwi's base over there. Jackbiters. It's a comm station. Nutspace, Rastus. Pretty good. I'm thinking this should just be... Well, no. Why would we... No, we are going to put the large refiners in here, actually. So I'm thinking we'll do... Trade terminal would be nice. So we'll do a trade terminal here. That way we can, stock up on other stuff when we need it. And then over here, I think we'll do a health station. Just to put it in place. Yep, like that. That way, you know, nobody has to wonder if they're low on health or they need more health. I don't think we need, we could build a sphere. Do we need a sphere creator down here? I don't think that's necessarily going to be the way we want to do it. Yeah, let's just stick with the large refiner. I think it's going to be a little crowded as it tries to... It wants to snap in this area. Yeah, hold on. Okay, it doesn't really want to snap. It's like the ghost of Christmas past. It looks like it wants to snap, but really it doesn't. I dare say that's not going to be far enough away. Yeah, for these. Okay, so maybe instead we do one here. Or heck, if we're going to angle it ourselves, why wouldn't we just angle it? Right? Yeah, occupy the corner. Just boom. Okay, sure. And then over here we can start planting the goods. So the first thing we're going to need, just like we've done over there, is we're going to need frostwort. Frostwort's going to be a big necessity because we're dealing with so many windows and glass, and above and beyond cooking, this is probably the easiest way to get a lot of glass, and it grows fast, thankfully. I think over here we'll continue with the cacti. Luckily, we have all that we need. And now here we are with the full-size room. What happened here, I wonder? Okay, that's fun. How about... What is going on? I must know. Who are his people? Where does he come from? What? Atlas! I blame the Atlas. Look. This is it. How has this been a thing? Oh, wait, what have I done? Oh, please. Please save me. I'd have to, I guess, look from the outside to see what's going on. Let's give ourselves a door, then. I think it's safe to say we get rid of those, and then what? No, we get rid of that. We could connect those. Oh, we could. We could just connect them, right? Like would that even be a thing we would want to do? Let's just entertain that idea for a moment. We connect them there, and then what is happening in between these two rooms that they're not seaming properly? Okay, let's move ourselves out of harm's way so we don't get dropped. Okay. Now if we just dock the rooms here and we build off of this side. So it's almost as if it's so off on such a small scale. You know what, though? I bet we can transition to these round walls here, like this, and at least break off of the square mold a little bit. Let's see. Are we connected? No, we're not. Why is that the case? Oh, it's still a thing. What is happening? Let's try it. Let's try it again. Hold on, hold on. No! What have you done to me? I think we need to put a door here. A door. And then a room, right? Look at how perilous this can be if you let it. This is not happening. It can't be that these don't want to snap together. I refuse to that. Those are terms I reject. Flat out, on principle, immediately. It is. It's off. By ever so small of a... How? How? These are the things I need to know. No! No! How could you do this to me? I don't like this at all. And then it just leaves the hallway open like this? No. Let's try. What? What? Oh, what is happening? This anomaly is extreme. Okay, so this is my own look. It doesn't want... Okay, maybe perhaps what it's trying to tell us is we need some sort of a door snapped in here. How can these things not be joined together? Is it because... It's because these hallways are off kilter just enough to not line up. So even though we left at the same point on either end of these rooms, they cannot, will not rejoin, will not, refuse. And look how it, like... Okay. Well, we're learning some things about construction today. Goodness. Okay, well, so then you know what that leads me to believe? The only surefire solution is going to be, let's see, if we put that there, can I now put in a door here? Oh, what? I don't even know where to go with this. I'll tell you what my instinct is. My first thought is to just kill this with fire. Let's obliterate it and everything it touches. I don't even know how to go, where to go with that. I no. Okay, so I have a few ideas, though. I'm thinking... First thing, we'll do a plain hallway. Then, we're working on a four-way intersection, so we'll go ahead and we'll do the four-way intersection. That does connect everything there. It connects everything here. Now, my concern is, If I want to start building off of a cuboid room like this, shouldn't it just bing like that? Yep, and then like this. Okay, it almost can detect what I want to do. But even if I put a door here, so this is where we won't get back. So we can connect. Yaha! See, we can connect to this room, but not to a separate hallway. I know what must be done. I know it must be done. So we connect this, and then what we need is something more that connects like this. Because now we can come in here and we can see it connects just fine, and then, oh, we've solved it. Wait, no. Oh no! No! We were there. We'd solved it. Interesting. So these hallways never shall you meet. They don't quite line up. In fact, this doesn't line up to the biodome at all. I am perplexed. I'm incredibly perplexed. Maybe then instead what we'll do is we'll continue to work with these cuboid rooms. Clear cutting a path. Wait. Did this one just line up? Like, naturally? With no problems? What just happened? I don't understand. Okay. If we did it once, we can do it again. T intersection. No. Is that not? Okay, no. It's not far enough. It's a standard intersection, then a T intersection. Okay. And then I come here and I should just be able to... Why not? Why is it off like that? Look at the difference. What is happening with this hallway? And that it didn't happen over here. Like this became straightened out. It's off just ever so slightly. Why? Why? I don't... It's the same layout here. Let's look at this analytically for a second and stop freaking out. It's a glass hallway, a T intersection, 2 hallways, and a 4-way. Glass intersection, T hallway. Because we sandwiched this wall in here. Why? Why did we do that? Oh, wow. We served absolutely no purpose doing that at all. And we really... Oh, wow. The smallest things. And now it won't even snap back. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we make ourselves a door to get one of these places out of here, maybe. No. Now it doesn't want to connect to any of these. Oh, you son of a gun. One of those. Give me a door. And then let me out of this coffin. Wow. That's all it took, was one wall to throw a huge stick into the spokes of our bike. I'm not even sure why that was a thing. Right? So we come back to here. This should all be connected now. Very easily should all be connected. We're gonna hop on in and okay, well that's just as fine. I'm not sure why it does that. It kind of glitch hops us right up to the top, but let's get rid of that door there. Okay, well, now let's act like we're gonna make some progress. Where were we? And they were the two we had planted. Of course they were. Frost crystals. I wish you could just have a thing that was like, plant your entire biodome. I guess there's nothing saying you have to do all the same plant in the biodome, but if you don't, they'll mature at different rates. So while it might look neater to have it split, I can't imagine it's good. Unless you're... I guess if you're coming back long after they would have been harvestable, then you don't have to worry about them being split. But if you're trying to harvest them as soon as they're ready, yeah, it seems like that wouldn't be the way to go. Okay. Now, back to the cuboid rooms. Back to the cuboid at hand. Alright, let's bring ourselves out here and then delete it. Okay. So now we have our build camera outside. What? The shadows are mysteriously broken? No, they're building. They're building. Okay. This is where we're going to need a lot of nutrient processors. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what? Let's just stick with the cuboid rooms for now. Because I'm thinking we're going to build down a little bit over here. It's not going to be perfectly symmetrical. I also don't want it to be a tiny, cramped little area. And we want a view. Don't forget about the vista. Don't forget about the view. It looks like we just lost power, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Have we met or exceeded our power distribution? Oh my. Do we just want glass rooms? Would that just be the way to do it? To just build straight glass rooms? Let's see what those well, no, because if I do them like this, let's see what it looks like from the inside, these glass rooms. Now if I join these together, this is a glass room. It doesn't really give you a glass floor. I'm okay with that, though. That is more what I was looking for anyways. Let's just go ahead and make a big chunk of glass. I think that's the way to do it. Oh yeah. I like that. I like having the side windows. The upper windows feel like a small waste. We could extend out and try to break free of these landing pads. Do I want stairs on each and every section here? That might be overkill. Let's just put them in and see. I'm not sure, but I know that I don't like all this red. So let's... Oh. You did it to us, didn't you? Alright, well, here's how we're going to handle this. We're just going to break free. And try to... Whoa, and there it goes. Okay, so you can only jetpack over there so much before... It just assumes you want to go to the top floor. No! Okay, well... The Pilgrim seemed like a good idea at the time. We knew this day would happen eventually. We'd have to come over here, so this is when we're going to go ahead and relocate our hidden wires and boost up our power supply. So we're going to maintain all of this down underground here. We're going to need a lot more power than we've originally put in. What are we generating here? I think we're a little bit off the mark. 142, 147. I think it's 149 at the height, so not too bad. I don't think there's really any real-world penalty to doing them like this. And so we're just going to do it like this. I understand. Maybe that steals from the magic a little bit. Isn't that like seeing how your burger's made? But I think it's important. I think it's important to show the nuts and the bolts and the hard work and everything that goes into something. Because we don't really try and hide this stuff normally. I try to incorporate it into some sort of building or structure, and I think this time we just want it to work. We don't necessarily want to see it. Not the power creation. That's not what this place is about. There we go. Oh, and while we're down here, let's go ahead and queue up I don't think it's decoration, actually. Yep, wire cloaking. That's what we want, right? Just go ahead and put it right there. Boy, when we get sloppy, we really get sloppy. It's okay. It's gonna all be sealed up. This place is gonna be sealed up like an ancient Gek tomb by the time we're done with it, so it won't matter. Hey, it looks like we have power. I don't know if we're gonna make that. Ooh. There we go. Oh, me of little faith. We made it, though. Oh, right. I think I still want to try to make my original design for the restaurant up top and just make a smaller version of it than was originally designed. So we only need so much of this area down here as the working area before we can totally just... Oh, really? Is that too close? And that's not. Well, I don't want... Mm-hmm. Okay, well, here's what we can do. We can put our medium refiners in here, can't we? Right after we make some dihydrogen jelly. Right there. And right there. That'll work. Alright, and this is going to be sort of... Hold on, I'm thinking, because we're going to need to partition this off, and it's not... Like, I want it to be sort of... I want it to be sort of nice to look at, but that's not really the focus for this area, so... I think we're going to do like I was originally talking about, where we're going to extend it out. Extend it out one more. After we get rid of some of these unnecessary building parts. Alrighty, and... That doesn't quite... It's going to have to extend out so much to get us out from underneath those landing pads. Always with the landing pads, isn't it? And that's if they stay there. No, I think this is it. I think this, as far as a room to do work where the work happens, I think this is where we want to be, and I think this is plenty. I think that's really good. I think this is okay. You can't beat the view, right? Like, you can't beat the view. It's not much to look at yet as far as the inside. Now the real question, do we need all these stairs? The short answer, no. The long answer, no, not really. I think instead we'd be better off dividing this room into Yes. Into multiple stories. Okay, so the real question is, we come up here, what do we want to see? Well, do we need that whole area cleared out? No, not really. The stairs are pretty much able to just drop you right there. So what we can do is we can build these floors like this, and then I think we can start to... Windows? Windows... So I think choosing to do the floor here means we're choosing glass rooms on this floor as well. I think that's the decision. I think that's the proper decision. And then, now that we have the glass rooms here, we put in a glass floor. We don't have a glass floor. Then we put in a normal floor. Yes, 2 stories. Look at all this space. And that's what I want, right? I want space. Because then I want to crush this open floor plan. Because I want sort of a door in the middle. And then, oh, my door did not appear. Why did my door not appear? Did it go up high? Did it... I bet it did. Nope. Did it go down low? Where the heck did my door go? Oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost you, boy. I knew we'd find it. Alright, well, that's not where the door belongs. Not at all. So instead... Oh, look, we got these walls here. Okay, no. So the walls are going to block off the stairwell. I think that's a thing. Right here. Because I really want to partition this out. So now we have a thoroughfare here. There, let's see, we are going to need to plant some more stuff here, so I think more biodomes are in order. Really, we're going to want, as far as our cooking goes, we're going to want a little bit of everything. Right? I mean, at a minimum, we know there are things that we can make with gamma weed. Really, if we're going to explore and experiment with cooking and have many different meal options available, we're going to need lots of different plants. So probably just a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything biodome. Maybe we should have this make a little bit of sense. So that means we should take the cactus out of the other one and replace it with solar vine, right? So then we have the four hazard biome plants, and then we just need star bramble, cactus, and gut rot. Right, so for this, we can safely put in a floor here. And a door here. Just like that. I like it. So then you have this little open area here. And then this area here. Perfect, and the world is divided. And we might actually split this up into areas down there as well. But I think it is safe to say if we're gonna do Frost Ward in the other one, we need to do Solar Vine here. So let's switch over to that. And then we're going to need 3 more biodomes. 3 of them. Okay, that looks good to me. Alright, now, the larger question is biodomes. Alright, well, we left these here. Right, so we disconnect this one. Only to replace it, as we are going to replace it. Just to get us outside. And then I think we continue straight. See, look, and these should be able to snap here at any time if we want to connect them through. But there's no, like, corridor that goes up. There's no... Hold on. It's coming to me. I've got it. So we build a hallway, and then we need a T intersection. Like this. At which point we get our next biodome over here. Right? It has the same overlap. Good. Perfect. At which point we come over here with a cuboid room like this to connect. And then we actually go up like this, because we can put this biodome... Oh, is this really going to be a thing that it's going to try and... Alright, let's get rid of that. It's going to be tricky. I think there's a way to make this work, though. Right? It's called a hallway here, and then biodome connects to that. Like this. Sort of open in the middle. A little weird. I don't quite know how I feel about that, but this is the general idea. So we're going to go ahead, and we're not going to second guess it for now. I know. Big shocker there. We're going to throw down the biodome here that we know we want. We need some glass. That's okay. Let's just make a bunch. We're going to need more. Right, and then the idea is, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. So we put a wall here, and then stairs. So you immediately come over here, and then oof, into this hallway. What if instead of a hallway, it was just a cuboid room all along? Okay, it's still a little snug, isn't it? Because you still have that sort of drop. Because that just hammers you with that, doesn't it? In order to connect to the hallway, right? That's the challenge. Because the only other alternative is you build like that, and then maybe put a door on it. Oof. Just fall through the middle. That's That's a hazard. OSHA's not going to be happy with that. So we do that, and then it's the same sort of lip. Oh, but it's the lip is over here instead of... No, that doesn't work, because look, we're not able to connect inside the dome that way. The door doesn't... Hold on. It's just a hunch. It's just a hunch, because if we... Oh, we can't do this. Look at this dome. Look at this thing. Okay. We swung big, and we missed. I'm okay with that. It was going to be sort of a modern miracle of engineering if we were able to get those connected anyways. So... I don't know if I want this to connect here like that. This might be a different sort of hallway than that. But I think to keep the ball rolling, we'll go ahead and plant our cactus here. And then we'll do the star bramble on the other side. Alright. I don't think I want them connecting to that room over there, though. I'm sure it's convenient. I'm sure at some point I'm just going to say, why isn't this connected? And I'll connect it, but that day is not today. Although it is connected today, so I guess today is the day, but it's not going to be the day. The day is changed. No, I think more than anything we just need to get this planted and then figure out where our last asymmetrical bit of planting will be, the gut rot flower. Now, are we going to want to plant Gravitino balls and Mordite root and everything else? Because if so, that might change our plan. I don't think we do. I really don't. I genuinely don't think we do. So instead, we just leave it closed off. And I think that's going to do it for now. Looking at the time, oh my gosh, these episodes are really stretching out. Some of them are getting quite long. Feel free to leave feedback in the comments on what you think about that, and I'll try to taper my recording accordingly as best as I can. It's so difficult once you get in the zone, though. Until next time. Take care.